Happy New Year's. I'm making sure your brother goes out and gets lit and he gets turned because I'm always turning lit when I go out, me and my homegirl. Yeah. Because you know he's kind of awkward and he don't really do nothing but work all the time, so I had to get him out the house some way or another. Like, look at him. Who goes to the club dressed like this?
I can grow my beard out this year. I say that every year. Then I end up shaving it before like the halfway point of the year. I think I could actually do it this year. But I'm gonna hopefully be into a lot more professional environments this year, so it might have to get shaved. Gotta make this fast. It's getting dark outside. It's not sponsored. So for Christmas, I got myself a weighted vest. I like going on walks. Figure I might as well burn more calories while I do it. I used to do it every day when I was in college, right? Then I dropped out of college. And I said, I gotta get back into this. Especially when I got time on my hands. I ain't really had no time on my hands recently though. I've been working at my job every day. After like New Year's Eve, I worked every day. We're already halfway through January. Now I gotta go and walk to the corner store for 2 reasons. It's a good workout. And I need some new deodorant. I said it was halfway through January, and I meant that. But it doesn't look like that outside. Most of my neighbors still got their Christmas decorations up. And they do this every year. It's hard to let go, I guess. I actually want things this year. Like, it's not that I want them. I need them too. When your wants and needs intersect, that's when you know you're hungry. I'm hungry, I'm starving. I need this, bro. Like, I want to own things. A car, an apartment, then a house. Then when I get there, I want a girlfriend. Then I want a wife. But when I say I need and I want to own things, I don't mean like as a possession. Like, I want a wife, a girlfriend, kids one day, so I can come home and be proud of something, you know? Not the ownership, because there isn't an ownership in a relationship. It's a relationship. I want to be proud that I got someone, or even a village to look up to me, which needs to own things to get there in the first place. And that's why that's most important to me. I've been working at this job for like 3 years going on this year. And I'm low-key, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Already got it. All right. Here's what I did today. I went to my orientation for my biotechnology certification class. It's like a 5-month course. They pay me a stipend to do it. I thought I was gonna hate the actual like class part. I thought I was gonna like the lab part. I didn't start that yet. But I thought I was gonna hate the class part because I ain't been to school in almost a year. I dropped out last April. I didn't even think I was gonna drop out though. I couldn't afford the tuition to pay for the following semester, and I didn't want to go into student loan debt, so I just dropped out. Low-key, that was a smart decision because eventually this came to me, and I get paid to do it. Kind of glad about that, I guess. It is gonna be a lot of work though. I think I'm ready for it. I think this resting period I've had, because I haven't been to school in almost a year, it's gonna help me like get back into it better, because I'm like jumping right back in where I left off. So I like science, but it was never my favorite thing to do in school. But now I can finally like lock in on one particular thing and get my life going. I don't start my physical classes for a decent amount of time, but it's gonna be cool, I guess. It's gonna be cool, I hope. My walks don't have like a clear path. I walk through 2 neighborhoods, or sometimes the corner store, and everything in between that. But there's beauty in the fact that I'm familiar with a lot of this stuff that I'm walking by. Oh, it is beautiful outside too. Kind of weird though. It's like I'm walking into my biggest failure. Okay, there's a list of failures. This don't even come close. I told my homeboy what was the problem with my life at the moment, and he was like, you know, you're a writer, you used to do YouTube videos in high school, why don't you just write a movie and have me star in it? And I'm sitting here thinking, you know how there's a movie and there's 2 idiots and one of them comes up with an idea and the other one's like, that's so crazy, it just might work. That's what I thought. So I said, give me some time and I'll write a script. If I can't figure out nothing else, I'll write a script. Give me some time. Then I came up with a script for a short film. It was about triplets. Well, they weren't triplets actually. How do I already forget this stuff? Their dad was with 3 different women at the same time, and he got them all pregnant at the same time. All the women are 3 different races. It was a white woman, it was a black woman, and it was a Hispanic woman. And all the sons turned out looking exactly like the dad, and he was gonna play all the sons, and they were all gonna meet at the father's funeral because he has a heart attack. Then they all move in to live with each other to split rent. It was gonna be no more than like 15 minutes. So then I kind of backed out on that idea. I didn't have like all the stuff I wanted to do that. So I wrote up another film idea. This one was gonna star him, but like it was gonna be more of an ensemble with other people. And I started filming it last October. And I filmed some of it here. I started filming right here.
He was coming for a snack. And so I wanted that snack. So then he was like, what you trying to get into, nigga? And I was like, nigga, do you know what I've been through? I came here to New York, even though I got an LA hat on, no Yankees. I said I was going to be something. I was going to be one of the best actors, and I was going to pull every woman without having a woman, because I want to be polyamorous. Of course, him being a racist, he took offense to that. He can't have me going around with white women. I reached for the snack, he pushed me, so then I clocked him. You feel me? So imagine this is him, this is Greg, the tree, because that's what he is, a vegetable. He pushes me and I clock him. That's an appropriate response, right?
I get my son called you nigga, right? But he grew up thinking he was black. He had a black mother, a black sister, a black father. He lived in a black neighborhood. He went to a black school. He truly didn't know.
Hold on, I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that, okay? I'm black. Look at me. Look at me. Don't mind this. But look at this. He does not have the right to call me a nigga.
But I feel like I could have finished that film, but there was so much going against me at the time. Like, there was this girl who wanted to be in it, but she was never like, you could tell her heart wasn't in it, and she didn't really want to be in it as much as like Aiden wanted to be in it. I just put his name out there. I mean, he knows it's about him. Anyone watching would know it's about him if they know me. This other guy was gonna be in it. He low-key kind of ghosted me. I got his number in my phone, but he low-key, well, he was on the younger side. Like Aiden's in high school. The other guy wanted to film, he was also in high school, but he's probably like maybe a year younger than Aiden. And I wasn't really like, we weren't close, so I shouldn't have expected a commitment to a film. And I was gonna pay him to be in it, because I came across him one day. His acting was good, stuff like that. So I said, yeah, let's do this, and then it didn't work out. So I just never. It never went forward in the way I wanted it to, so I kind of just scrapped it. But I feel like my passion has been so weighed down by like life, and I think the reason that I wanted to help Aiden get that off the ground is because I see a lot of myself in Aiden. Like when I was younger, I see a lot of myself in him before life happened, and I don't know, I feel like he has a real chance to be like whatever I could have been if I wanted it enough. But I can tell Aiden wants it enough, and that's good. I can tell he's hungry. He's always working on something whenever I message him. I respect him so much that I didn't want to throw him back into something that I knew that I couldn't complete without him, you know?
You have my contact information. Again, I don't care when you text me. If I can get to it and I can answer it on a weekend, I don't have to log into something, I will answer it. If you don't hear back from me, usually I will say like, I'll check that on Monday or whatever when I'm back in the office. But please reach out to me. Over communicate, that's the best thing for you to do, because I can give a lot of grace if I know the context of what's happening, but if you just ditch me for things, I'll be like, well, I'm not gonna go out of my way, right? I'm gonna show up when you do. Do you remember what office hours are from when you were in college before?
I clocked into work. They said, we're so glad to see you. Thank God. That's a bad sign already. Look, it's supposed to snow. It's supposed to snow on Saturday. Personally, I don't buy it. I don't think it's going to be nearly as bad as anyone's making it out to be. For them to be ransacking the store like this. My family's worried. All the black people in town worried. They always get worried, bruh. It's never as deep as they say it is, bruh. I've been here like 15, 20 minutes. I'm already out of breath. That should say something.
Man, does this feel like real snow to you?
It feels like ice.
Like ice?
My white friend Jason. He knows he's white. Why is he acting surprised?
But like, you could have just said my friend.
I have to distinguish my friends. We were driving DoorDash. We decided to link up to get some Bojangles, and here we are driving DoorDash.
Because this motherfucker broke shit.
You gave me your last $5 to your name, and it was in singles. Don't ever call me broke again.
I got $1,500 in the savings account.
And he had $5 to give me. Hey, look, see, this is why I called him the white friend, because only a white friend would do something like that. That's some ancestor hatred inside of me. Bro, is it up the stairs? Third floor is crazy.
I'm halfway through this first class. It's entirely online. It's pretty good. I'm retaining the information a lot better than I was when I was in college or high school. Probably because it feels like this is my last chance. But also because I always worked better when the work was asynchronous. They got me reading these 50, 60, 70 page notes. 2 sets of them every week. 2 tests every week. At least 8 assignments every week. But it's good because it's like they assign all the work on Monday. And it's due Sunday. If I sound weird, it's because I got this little sinus infection. I've had it ever since the snow melted, right?
And biowork is the course you are taking. The biowork certificate.
Honestly, I don't think the feeling of elation can be felt through like a camera, but I feel like it's pretty close now. It's just been a good day. I got paid because it's Monday. I got my first stipend because I finished that first class in that first month of the class. And then next week, I get my bonus because it's the spring bonus, and next week is March because February is the shortest month of the year. So it's all coming up, Brody. We gonna be rich, and we're closer than we were yesterday, so that's good.
Absolutely here. So, first,
So I'm thinking maybe if I read it out loud, I'll retain it better. And then I got like a video so I can go back to it as notes. Because I don't feel like writing out notes, not when I'm reading 55 pages of a textbook. Quality has a specific meaning in biopharmaceuticals. It means the products are both safe and effective. This is all I gotta do by Friday. Can you even see that? Low key, the reading is gonna take me the most time, but I didn't get my notebook till yesterday. So I didn't have time to start. So I'm like a day behind. So I gotta kind of like grind today. People who raise screen protector.
Quality and purity, excuse me. So data integrity is exactly what the two words say. Have the data itself, and it needs to be.
Well, I just got out of class and now I'm going on my walk, but I gotta make it short today because I got a meeting with my advisor. Then I got my lab tomorrow, my first lab, and I gotta be on campus by like 9. So I gotta wake up extra early. Me and Kenneth been talking about a bunch of rap stuff. T.I. and 50 Cent are beefing. See, Kenneth's my friend I can always talk to about like current events. And it's not like we have the exact same opinion every time, but it's interesting to keep that dialogue going. Next to Jason, I've known Kenneth the longest out of all my friends. And me and Kenneth are going to the casino tour in about a month and a half now for Baby Keem. And I'm kind of glad because I ain't spend a lot of time with Kenneth lately. And he's my second oldest friend. And we always get this dialogue going. And it's like a reward, I would say, for finishing this biowork thing. Because last year when I finished my first year of college, I went to the GNX tour. See, I like rewarding myself because realistically, I'm a grown man. Nobody's gonna reward me but me, so I might as well do it eventually. We're in March now, and the warm weather finally kicked in. I find it weird that it was just snowing like 4 weeks ago, and now it's time for everyone to get into pools and stuff. I see birds I've never seen before outside. It's 8 in the morning. I'm going on my walk, and I gotta take my unit test for bio work. We've had 2 labs so far. I think I'm starting to understand the work, but it's just so much reading, man. But I feel like I'm gonna pass. Right now, I'm about to walk to the store and get me some food before I take this test. Cause I was low-key, I was hanging out with my friends all night. I didn't even go home yet. I'm about to walk to the store, eat the food on the way back, go home, take the test. Then I'm gonna take a nap. Then I gotta get back up and go to work. Man, I can't wait till I got like a career. You can hear it cracking. Cause this stuff is not for the weak. Like, I feel like just maintaining, not even stability at this point, but just maintaining whatever this is takes most of my day away from me. I end up hanging out at night because that's the only free time I really got. Don't even mention the fact I gotta take a shower when I get home too. I don't know if I'm gonna take a shower before or after I do the test, because the test is supposed to take me at least 30 minutes. If I really lock in, I could finish it in 20. But they're like, we can't tell if you're cheating if you're taking the test in 20 minutes. Well, I'm just a fast test taker. Because here's what I do. I overthink when I'm taking a test. I feel like most test questions have at least, or at most, 2 correct answers. But one of them is the more technical answer. And that's the one you're supposed to pick. So I want to know, why did all these 14 other people in this class let me walk out the class looking like this? I got these goggles on. I'm sitting here thinking, I forgot I put them on. They was like, you gotta put these on every day before class. I've never needed them. But the other answer to the question is gonna trip me up sometimes when I'm just going through and flying through a test. And I always end up second guessing myself. So it's always best for me to go with my first option because that's the option that's probably correct. But I think, wait, this is true in this scenario, so why is it incorrect? They're like, no, you gotta follow the guidelines. See, I like the major I was going for in college. I was going for business marketing because I still have that's still in my heart, you know. Just advertising the stuff I put on YouTube, designing stuff for people, it's always been marketing for me. Like, that's where art and the technical side of my brain collide. This bio work, if I get a career in that, it'll give me, you know, the free time, the leisure, the capital, the money to actually do that later in life.
Everybody's like so asleep. Okay, if y'all need to let's take 5. Leg stretch or
My check was $14. I paid with a 20. I got 5 and some change. I kid. Your check was only $9, and they ain't even make you pay for it, bro. Like, this ain't funny. No one's laughing. This ain't funny, bro.
Yes, it is for me. I'm cheap.
Just cause your Apple Pay ain't go through, they gave you the food for free, bro. This some bullshit.
We teamed up, now we looking out for trouble. We was 6 deep in a huddle. Give me my steep when I hustle. Nigga tryna do the impossible. Burn out in traffic going bonkers. 992, Boogie Monster. Nigga, hold on. Used to wish for the world to adore me. Till I realized that's that bro shit. These niggas got aged by Lori. These niggas been telling my story. So killing the bitches inside. They fuck up the vibe. They none of you hungry. It comes to my kids. Hold on. I need a moment and I'm irrational.
I don't blame you, mama.
2 weeks. I graduate in 2 weeks. And I'm kind of, it's surreal because I feel like I just started this class, this journey. When I set out to make a documentary about my life, I didn't think that would make the time go by faster. Because when you're behind a camera, it puts like a barrier between you and the rest of the world. So the fact that I'm here now, it's like everything's moving so fast. But it's good because I didn't have this feeling when I was in college. I didn't. I just went to class and went home and went to work and then went home. But I feel like I'm actually doing something. And like they got us doing this review class where we go over everything we've learned. And after that we graduate. To be honest, I didn't realize how much we learned in such a short amount of time until they gave us them review quizzes. It was like 30 questions about each unit and we get one every day. So it's like we're going through it. It's literally like I didn't know I could be this good at something. And now that I know I can be, I'm not going back to retail. I'm not going back to just living day by day, one video in your camera roll at a time. It's gonna be good. You know, I came out here, I started filming this project because I say I'm an artist. I wrote books, multiple books. I wrote scripts and I can't ever seem to like get anything off the ground. I'll write and like the story never has a happy ending. I like tragedies. I like writing about them. But every time I write about a tragedy, it never goes over well. Like it never gets posted, it never sells good on Amazon, it never goes anywhere. It feels like it was a big waste of time. And I thought with this channel I was gonna finally start taking control of that and actually making things and doing things, but I kind of ended up making the same mistakes I always have, and that's why I made this. I want to write a story that has a happy ending. And what not better protege than my own life? In January, it's January now. I started from the bottom. College dropout. Not a lot of money to my name. My friend circle has diminished like 3 times since I graduated high school. We're all doing our own thing, right? Well, I want to do something. I want to write a happy ending. So, this is my story. The OnlyBrodie Project. I tell everything that happens in my life until I finally achieve some type of major success. And that way I can complete a story with a happy ending.